So my name's Ros Holland and I work for the Boaz Trust in Manchester, and we work with people who've become homeless through the asylum process. So at the moment we're accommodating just over 75 individuals who've got nowhere else to stay, and we support them in lots of different ways. We manage 21 shared houses at the moment, and normally at this time of year we'd have our winter night shelter, but we haven't been able to operate that this year because of COVID. I think we've been really grateful to receive Bags of Hope over the last year or two, really. So before COVID, in normal life, what was brilliant was whenever we moved somebody new into one of our houses, we were able to give them a bag of hope to welcome them to the house. So they had the basics provided for them in a really nice bag and with a little message of support as well, which was really encouraging. And I think for our support workers, it was a really nice thing to be able to do, to welcome someone into the house with that bag. And we had really positive feedback from people about the fact the stuff in the bags was always really great. It was what was needed, really good quality items, and little treats as well. So little treats like biscuits or chocolates, things that just made a real difference to people. And that was wonderful. But then when lockdown hit, we didn't quite see so many people moving in new to our houses. But what was incredible, we had a stash of Bags of Hope, and around the time lockdown started in March, we had to close our night shelters, and we had 9 or 10 men who we just didn't know where we were going to be able to accommodate them. So we worked in partnership with the council and we were able to move them into local hostels. But again, we were able to give them a bag of hope, which just had the basics they needed to start kind of this new season in a hostel. Over the last few months in lockdown, we have been able to give Bags of Hope out when people have moved into our accommodation, but we've also been able to use them instead of having our sort of monthly free shop that we normally do, where people can come to Boaz and they can come and get free food, free toiletries. So instead of that, we've been able to hand deliver Bags of Hope as part of our monthly regular top-up of supplies. And again, that's just been really vital and so helpful to our work. So yeah, we're really thankful for Bags of Hope and for all the great stuff that's been given through them.